Hey everyone, this is Ryan from AltaUnity.com here to give you guys my video review on the Ultra Slim Fit case with smart cover function by SupCase for the Google Nexus 7. The case is available in 4 different colors. I have it here in the green model, and you can pick it up on Amazon.com. As far as pricing goes, the case is only $16.99 each, so it's relatively inexpensive. So here's the case itself, as you guys can see. And as its name suggests, this does have smart cover functionality thanks to the Nexus 7's internal magnets and the magnets inside this case. When the case or the front flap of the case opens, the magnets here along this vertical strip will activate the internal magnets on the Nexus 7's hardware to either put the device to sleep or wake it up. And I'll show you guys how that will work in just a moment. But in addition to that, the case also has that similar look as Apple's own smart cover. So you can see the folds in here to sort of make this triangular fold. But the magnets on this vertical end strip here actually connects with the magnet inside this case on the back, and so that's actually where it connects, just so that you guys can keep that in mind. And on the inside here, it's lined with a sort of a nylon-y. It's not really like a nylon, it's more, I honestly don't know how to explain it, but it's a pretty soft area or lining of fabric inside the interior to keep your Nexus 7 scratch free and looking clean and brand new. And you can see here there's a flap that connects to the back area here with Velcro, and this flap is going to keep your Nexus 7 in place while the tablet is inside the case, and it's also going to keep it from moving around and such. And there's also a cutout here for the microphone on the side of the Nexus 7. And so we'll actually just keep that open and get the Nexus 7 itself. And I'm just going to slide it in. It's a pretty solid fit. It's not hard to get inside or take out, but it is pretty solid, so you won't have to worry about the case or the Nexus 7 sliding out. And with the reassurance of this Velcro here with this flap, it's even more secure. So you just tuck that inside, and the 2 Velcro strips will attach and make for a very secure fit. So the Nexus 7 just will not move at all when it's tucked inside with this Velcro strip here. And as far as cutouts go, you can see on the front here how the whole bezel of the tablet itself is pretty much just covered. So just a good amount of protection, or screen protection at least, with this case. And once again, you can get the front flap and cover the screen entirely. Now you can see the logo here for the company, and there's that smart cover function working its magic. Now, one thing I have had an issue with this case is that the case doesn't really, like, you need to work it in every time you close it to get a proper aligning. So that's something that may be of a bother to you, but it's not too bad. It's still usable. But like, this flap here, it sometimes might end up being like this, so you might actually have to use some force and stretch it around. So that's one thing that you may want to note if you're considering getting this case. And I showed you guys that tri-fold pattern here, or this triangular pattern previously, and what that allows you to do is prop your Nexus 7 horizontally in a pretty low angle for, let's say, typing and such, or you can prop it horizontally upwards for a higher angle for browsing the internet and consuming media and etc. So a higher angle for pretty much just media viewing and a lower angle for a typing position and such. So those are the two angles of viewing you get with this case. And so besides that, let's go over to cutouts. On the front, or this the side here, you can see the cutout for the volume rockers and the power button, easily accessible. And there's cutouts here for each of the four corners. And you know, at first I thought this might be of concern because, you know, exposed corners means more potential for damage near those areas. But because of the thickness around here, I'm pretty confident that the corners of the Nexus 7 will be pretty much safe from damages and such. You can see the cutouts here for the speakers. There's individual cutouts for the speaker holes, so that's pretty nice. I didn't notice any sound distortion with this case, so that's a good thing to note. There's a cutout there for the micro USB charging port, headphone jack, and once again these corners. And those corners are cut out pretty much just to accommodate this flap that goes around to the front of the case. And as far as bulk and thickness goes, the case doesn't add too much heft to the Nexus 7 at all whatsoever. It keeps it pretty sleek and minimal still, while adding a bit of protection. Obviously this isn't like a heavy-duty protective case, but I mean, it should get the job done for most cases and uses. So there you guys go. Now in terms of the material and the actual texture, you can see if I go close up here, it's like a textured pattern with those holes, and you can sort of hear that zippy pattern going on, or zippy noise going on. And in terms of the material, it's like a rubbery synthetic leather wrapping that is pretty much just around this whole case. Overall, it's a pretty decent case for $16.99. It's not, you know, going to wow you, but I do think it's a pretty decent value for its price point. And so there you guys have it. This was my review on the ultra slim fit case with smart cover function by SupCase for the Google Nexus 7. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to comment, and also be sure to head back to our website at alltakeunity.com for high resolution pictures and the full review. And I'll see you guys all next time.